Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Sam Conan, and welcome back to Outlast. Uh, Hang on, there was a big pause in between the beginning and me talking. Sorry about that. I was basically gulping down my food as fast as I could. I had been busy, but yeah. All right. Sorry, I'm not exactly hyped for this at all. After the first day we played this, and then like a couple of days passed, and I had a very strong feeling of, you know what, I just want to get on with it and play it in the middle of the week. Just cancel Final Fantasy and play this instead. But I was in the moment. I don't particularly. I feel somewhat neutral, but I'm gonna start. So don't. I feel like the more I talk, the more I stall, the more it's gonna get worse. I know at some point it's gonna get to the same. Oh my god, that's disorienting. It felt like I was like Spider-Man, like standing on a wall and looking down at the floor. Right. So let me just get a real look at the corner. Okay, so I cannot hold. Wait. Ah, dang it. Wait, no. Before we go, hang on, hang on. I just remember that I wanted to switch my crouch. The crouch. I want to see if I can switch the crouch button. Uh, Rolls. I don't know if there's any way to do it, because I remember at the start when we started the game, there was like an option of like, oh, you want to make it a toggle thing. I guess not. I guess it's too late now for that. Yeah, I gotta, I made the bed. I gotta lay in it. I should have thought about it a little bit more. So yeah. All right, let me just do a real quick rundown of my abilities, so to speak. Okay, this is camera, right? F, I think, was to switch. Yeah, F is to switch it. I should take it down because it runs out of battery. What else? I mean, I guess that's it, mostly. And the other button is to interact, if I remember correctly. So, yesterday, not yesterday, that was, it feels like ages ago since we began this game. Let me think. What did we, that's what happened. Right, so got on the driveway. Not the driveway. We just got into the asylum, is my point. We snuck around a little bit, and then we got thrown from the second floor by a big buff dude, who I believe is an ex-military guy who liked to peel off his skin or something like that. Yeah, something like that. Also, there was some dude in a wheelchair that didn't do anything while I passed him by. He was like freaking out or something, and he didn't do anything when I walked past. So my guess is he's either gonna do it the second time I pass through, or at some point he's just not gonna be in the chair anymore, and I'm gonna be super scared. I don't know. I feel somewhat calm, but not entirely, because like I said, the more I talk, it's like I am less confident by the second. Let's go with that. I am stalling, yeah. Now I just realized maybe I am stalling. I'm just trying not to think about how I am stalling by stalling. Let's just move. Okay, so we had gotten alright, the tab does the documents, right? Notes. Document the whistleblower. You don't know me, yeah, this is like the one that got us in here. This isn't. No, I can't click this. Skip the asylum, access security control to unlock the main doors. There were many paths, so I have no clue if I took the right one. There were at least two different paths I could have taken, so hopefully I took the right one. I guess we'll find out either way. I just ate, so I'm a little bit nervous because whenever I play a horror game and it gets really intense, like my fear, I feel like I'm gonna throw up. So I'm a little bit worried because maybe I ate a little bit too much, but I'll keep that in check. My game just stabbed me out. Hang on, what the heck? What? Oh, okay, that was weird. I don't know what was seen on stream, but my game just kind of like I was moving around, and then all of a sudden my game looked like it all tapped out to my to my overlay. Yeah, more stalling. No, no, I was for reals. I just clicked the crouch button and it all tapped me out of the game. That's not a joke. It really happened. Can I high up my brightness? No, that's it. Yeah, you're right. I'm stalling. Now I am stalling. Okay, there's something there. This guy's gonna move, isn't he? Trying to remember what we did. Right, so after we fell down from the guy, like throwing us to the down from the second floor, we saw a guy who's, I don't remember what he told us exactly, and then we started moving around. Can I not get to that? Oh, of course, I have to get through the path that I can't immediately get away from this guy. He's so gonna move. What is this? Battery? Right, this is the battery button. Okay, give me a moment. I shouldn't have eaten that much. I was nervous. Actually, maybe I was unconsciously. Yeah, that's the word. Nervous. Oh, also welcome hijack. Sorry about that. I don't think we had a flashlight, did we? No, we only have the camera. Okay, well, right. Then I could open door and slowly doors. God, that even scared me a little bit. Okay, I mean, remember, was this immediately close to where the guy was? No, that's the other side of that barrier, I think. Right, we're going into the darkness, and right, wheelchair dude's over there. Oh, this is locked. Oh, that's kind of a relief. I gotta be honest. I. Oh yeah, and we saw. This is where a bunch of people are watching the TV creepily. So the only way to go is, of course, it's the darkest hallways darkest hallway you'll ever see, or not. I guess. I wonder if you can see the stuff that you record through the camera. It kind of feels like it is, because... Okay, I don't get it. I am fairly sure we came through that door. Like, we saw the guy, this was blocked, and then a bunch of, like, women singing in a very creepy way. Were singing whilst there were, like, 4 or 5 guys over here. Maybe I was supposed to take it. Maybe I took something important and I don't remember from the other room. 'Cause this... Yeah, I remember now. These guys are still here. I remember the TV had blood in it, though, but... Maybe... Did I take what I needed? I don't know. That's bugging me. I'm not sure what to do. I can't open that door. Okay. Let me recheck this room. Maybe I missed something important. God, I should have re-watched at least a little bit to remember. Right, and someone... I remember now. Someone has undone the phones. I watched a couple of episodes of wait, what was that? A queue that something like came up to pick up something while I walked through here. Wait, is it the door? Oh, it's the door. Um, I guess. Okay, I'm gonna go off on the assumption that I already grabbed what I needed from that room, and we're just gonna go back, and these dudes are either gonna do something, or the wheelchair guy is. You know, because I don't trust. I I am fairly sure he was more moving. I already know he's gonna do it. He's so definitely gonna do it. There's no reason to be nervous. Whatever, he cannot do too much, right? The worst he can do is probably pin me down. I don't know if it's an instant kill, though. Let's go. No point in delaying it. Ah, fuck!
Get him out! Please! The guys are in there! Listen, clean! Yeah,
Did I die? Was I not supposed to do that? I am not a fighter. What am I? Am I supposed to just leave him be? I knew it, and yet. Okay, then that... Okay, but at least... Peak. Well, if anything, at least that means I did the right thing yesterday. And I picked up whatever it is I needed. God, I don't know how it still got me. I'm not that tense. I don't know why. I don't know how to explain it. It's like somewhere in between. I am tense, don't get me wrong. But I also don't feel too tense, I guess. Yet, maybe. The atmosphere has not gone to me. I gotta be honest, I was reading still before this. Oh yeah, and I finished the beginning after the end. It's good. I was a little bit doubtful because of the art style and how the story started, but it really grew on me. I like it. And of course it ended in a cliffhanger, as they do. As is tradition at this point. There's someone here. It was good though. Thanks for the recommendation. I finished it yesterday, I believe. Right, trust no corpse and turn off this thing, because I don't... If it comes down to an emergency, I'm not gonna be able to see squat. It would be... I don't know if I saw... I was saying, I saw a bit of like gameplay from Outlast 2, and it made me wonder if this one also does the thing where you like if you hover the camera over certain things, you get like a memory or something like that. Like you can rewatch what you filmed, which is what's kind of funny because you can see how you did zooms and shaky stuff. And oh, you gotta be joking. Why must why? Okay, I fell from there. I only checked those sides. I never saw this hallway. Sorry. Like I said, I don't know why it gets weird. I get like when you have I don't remember what it's called. It's something in your throat after you eat. Can I zoom? Right, I can zoom in a very creepy way. Alright. What was the other way? Which is the way to the security? That looks like the security room. That over there where we just were. Which kind of annoys me because that makes it kind of weird. I don't know where to go. I can go down that way. Like down the stairs to or that hallway or the hallway over there, and I think there's another one over there. What was that? Does it not say anything else? Does it not elaborate? Uh, hang on. Okay. I mean, that's the scare. The least. No, they're all equally scary. But at least I can see a bit of the hallway. Man, I hate this. Why am I doing this? Nah, not gonna complain too much. Not that you can look behind. You can look behind by holding. Oh no. I can look behind me while holding Q and E? Q or E while running. Ain't that just fantastic? Okay. Oh shoot. Huh, I thought he was gonna come after me. But that means he was running away from someone else. Ha ha ha. Oh, great bathrooms. Everybody loves bathroom in a scary setting. Should I just ignore it? What are the odds there's something useful in here? Why am I so tall all of a sudden? Oh, I stood up on the trash can. Gotta get my shit together. I decided not to do this. I decided to do this. He's gonna move, isn't he? Witness. Is this the scary one? Why does it open outward? Don't they you open inwards usually? Well, someone was hungry. Ah ha ha ha. I'm sorry, that's probably very tasteless, but you know, nothing like humor. If we can't be humorous in this kind of situation, we're probably doomed after all, right? I'd like to think that's the case. So I'm gonna try to be as humorous as I can. Ha ha ha. Someone clean up on aisle 4, am I right? Um, yep. Yep. Yeah, I should not. Oh yeah, I didn't stream yesterday because I was hecking, feeling burned out. Gotta be honest. I don't. I don't know. Was getting to me. I feel like I wasn't. I don't know. I feel like I wasn't as hyped for what was going on in the story, despite the enormity of what we were doing at the moment. You know, breaking everyone out of Alamigo. So I feel like I needed to stop for a little bit. Otherwise, I will not be enjoying the story as I have been before this. And it helped, you know. Well, I guess I can't be. I won't be able to tell until Monday, and tomorrow. No, tomorrow there will be a stream. Oh, was this the door he went through? No, it has to be that one over there. Yeah, I'm fine now. I'll do it now and then. I don't. I don't. I'd like to think now and then I'll take like one day off a week or something. Security. So this is it. Oh, I did get the card. Okay, good. Oh. Oh no. Oh, well, this one was quieter. I remember as soon as I saw that I could close the door. Well, no, the first door we opened today immediately made me think. All right, the guy we play as loves to slam the freaking door. How do I do this? Oh wow. I was gonna say this gives me Alien Isolation vibes, but I think this one came out before it. I mean, it still gives me vibes. I played Alien Isolation first. Do I have to hold my breath? I wonder though. I can't move around like there either. It's just stay still. I hope there's no quick time event for holding my breath. Hmm. I still can't believe I'm playing this. I gotta be honest. I don't know if I've said this too many times already, but I honestly don't believe. I can't believe that I decided to do this. There's someone's gonna move there in the camera. We're gonna see someone moving. There's no way we don't. Oh shoot! Where is that? Where is that? Oh crap! We have to contain it. Who's talking? Hide in the locker. Don't try to fight. Oh, way ahead of. I didn't even read that. I just got in. Like I didn't even think about it. Uh. Oh, so this is the guy. I can't peek or anything, no? I have half a mind to just get out and see what he can do, just to get it over with at least. You were here, weren't you, little pig? I'll find you all, of course. I'm reading it out because it's kind of hard for me to tell what he's saying, so I'm assuming it's also hard to tell. Whatever. This. Don't check the. If you're gonna check a locker, I think yours was on the other one on the side, sir. You may have forgotten something. I wonder if they're working. No, there's no way they're working together. It's not like they have walkie-talkies or anything like that. When is the appropriate time to get out, though? That's why I have a feeling I'm gonna have to run through the hallway. What's the difficulty I chose? I don't remember. Okay, I feel like it's safe to assume that he's no longer here. I don't know how much. I don't know if I should like use my experience in Alien Isolation and assume that he's gonna be circling around ceaselessly and maybe at some point he's gonna check the locker. I'm also assuming that he's gonna straight up open it and not, do the thing where he's like, he's gonna sniff, sniff, sniff the locker. That's how. I heard that's why most schools don't have lockers anymore because students used to like hide like illegal stuff in there. They just the inspectors will sniff the locker. Okay, I believe it looked like it was where the elevator is. So I'm gonna assume that's where I need to go. Isn't that just joyous? We're going to go to the downstairs. To the downstairs. God, I'm tip-top shape today, ain't I? Gosh darn it. Do you think it's because they knew, or were they just messing around? I wonder how long this has been the situation. It doesn't look. It looks like we got in here right at the time when it was like just finishing, like the massacre or whatever happened in here, like was just over. Because it doesn't seem like they're that old. I'm gonna say they look fresh, but that sounds very wrong. The bodies, I mean. But it's true. That guy, a soldier guy, was still alive, or at least alive enough to warn me. I don't remember what he said specifically. Why don't I ever freaking look at the footage? What's wrong with me? Like, I know I need to sometimes, especially with this type of game where you need all the information you can get, and yet here I am, not knowing. I'm sorry for that. I have a bad feeling. Last time we tried to squeeze in between something, it didn't end well. Oh, I didn't mean to do it. I was gonna peek first, but okay. What? I don't know, I'm gonna hide down here for a moment. That didn't sound promising at all. That's the type of sound you hear when there's like a sudden, like you're walking across a hallway or something, and you see like a figure go from one door to the next, like the guy we saw earlier in the hallway before we got in the security room. Except it's faster and it's very hard to distinguish what it is that you saw, and then you just hear like that ding. God, just man, I should have. I know what I should have. Just trying to. Okay, I gotta remember every time I get out of this, when I get like under something, I can let go of the crouch button, but I gotta remember to hold it again before getting out, or I'm gonna stand up, and if we're in a dire situation, it's not gonna end well for me. Is that an it's an object, isn't it? Okay, let's read that real quick. Let's read the news. I thought it was supposed to take me straight to it, but okay. Kultra CIA hypnotic homicide. Hang on. Let's see. To file subject hypnotic experiment and research February 1954. On Wednesday 10th, February 1954, hypnotic experimentation and research work was continued in Building 13 of the Mount Massive Preserve in Colorado using the following subjects. Material abridged. A post-hypnotic of the night before, pointed finger you will sleep, was enacted. Mrs. Jackson and Pierce immediately progressed to a deep hypnotic state with no further suggestion. Miss Pierce was then instructed, having previously expressed a fear of firearms in any fashion, that she would use every method at her disposal to awaken Miss Jackson, not in a deep hypnotic split. Sorry, I have like you ever eat something hot and you feel like you have it in your I don't know what the word is. I had like something in my throat. That she will use every method at her disposal to awaken Miss Jackson, now in a deep hypnotic sleep. And failing this, she will pick up a nearby pistol and fire it at Miss Jackson. A nearby pistol and fire it at Miss Jackson. She was instructed that her rage will be so great that she will not hesitate to kill Jackson for failing to awaken. Miss Pierce carried out these suggestions to the letter, including firing the unloaded pneumatic pistol gun at Jackson and then proceeding to fall into a deep slumber. After proper suggestions were made, both were awakened and expressed complete amnesia from the entire. I don't know what's wrong with me today. Proceeding. After proper suggestion, awakening sample, complete amnesia for the entire sequence, Miss Pierce was again handed the gun, which she refused in an awkward state to pick up or accept from the operator. She expressed absolute denial that the foregoing sequence had happened. This does not spell good news for me, I feel like. Can you imagine? What if this is all orchestrated to a degree by like the hypnotist guy is also crazy, you know? What if a crazy guy can hypnotize? That'd be scary stuff. Why is the music picking up? Am I supposed to look out for big guy already? I mean, I'm assuming I was from the get-go, but, you know. Wait, I hear footsteps, I think? I kind of wanna put the volume higher, but I also don't. I wanna get blasted with scary music. I'm gonna panic too much. I don't believe this music was playing, was it? Huh? Oh, it stopped. The mosquito, that's like, I don't know why it felt like the first thing I thought when I heard this was like, oh, it's mosquito music. What the? I mean, I guess I would hear them though, right? Sorry, I'm trying to listen in. I don't know, it's really hard to tell, I gotta be honest. I hope I had batteries. Wait, let me check what was the reload button. I know it's stalling at this point, I can't deny it. Reload, I really do gotta know though. Zoom, lean, toggle night vision. Where's the reload? Can I not? There. Reload batteries are. Oh, actually, now that I think about it, maybe that was very obvious. Okay. Here we go, out into the belly of the beast. Yes, sir. I'm horrified, sir. I need some tea to calm my nerves, sir. I wanna know none of this. I feel like I'm gonna run. Spacebar while moving towards waist-high objects. Parkour? Can we go back? How about we go back, you know? Can't we go back?
Who's there?
No one. Nobody. This will go like in the Odyssey of Homer. Nobody is here. I'm gonna run, aren't I? He's gonna come from the corner. Oh, my hand! I hate this so much. Turn two gas pumps to the side and main breaker to restart the generator. Is it in the tab? No. Gas pumps and main breaker. Gas pumps, main breaker. Main gas pumps breaker. Gosh darn it, I hope that I wouldn't. He's been here. He's probably been all over. Headless? Headless. Oh. Oh. Ho, 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 ho. Oh. What was that noise in the distance? You know, I feel oddly calm to a degree. Tense. You know, you ever... I have not been in a fight ever. But you ever get... But I think I understand the feel... I've almost been in a fight, so I'd like to... The feeling is more or less the same. Like, you're tense, like ready to either, you know, square up or run. That's the feeling I'm getting right now. But it's not scared, it's more tense, and it's weird. Because I'm not saying I'm not... Well, I am somewhat scared, mind you. I'm not saying I'm not. That'd be dumb and a lie. I feel tense more than anything else, though. And it's strange. My god, it feels like every time I turn around, there's more bodies hanging. Maybe I am scared, but I just think I'm tense. I don't know. Oh god, I can't believe some people play just horror games. Just open the whole thing. I ain't gonna slowly do that. Shoot. I wanna close that. Why? But why do you slam it so, sir? Yep. Can I maybe... Oh, I have to press a button. No, I didn't mean to get out. Okay, I'm assuming I can't move. Hang on, let's stay there for a moment, shall we? I don't know if I should charge it already, because that's... Even if there's a little bit, it's still left over. God, why was there... Honestly, I don't feel like there was a very much... I guess the need for batteries is what pushes you. God. I knew it, I should have waited. I am so glad I waited. Is he gonna turn it off? Okay. That was dumb. Don't look down. Don't look down, there's... What? There was no putty tat... What? Oh! You know? I expected this, and yet... I wished it didn't. I guess maybe if I hadn't waited, maybe I could have gotten to another one before he got in here, but... You ever wish... Nah, I was gonna say you ever wish you had a gun like in Alien Isolation, but honestly... Hang on. I don't know if I should go out or not. I'm gonna waste battery at this space. I already am, I guess. Oh, for feline vision or something like that. God, hang on. My cat's freaking wants to get down where the cables are, and I don't trust him. Because he bites them. He's gonna freaking get electrocuted or something. Okay, let's... I don't know if we should go. Should we go? It's not like we can fight. And if we have to, and if it gets down to running away, I don't know where to run away. But I wanna turn this again into under the bed simulator. Wait, he's here. I hear him. If he checks, I'm doomed. I don't know, even know if where the checkpoints are. Okay, I'm gonna wait for him to go. When I don't hear his footsteps, I'm gonna wait 10 seconds after that. I'm gonna get out from under. Okay, still hear him. Freaking cat hang. Well, he goes. What's under there that he wants to see? Nothing. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 9, 10. Do it. Get out of the bed. I wanna do it. Dang it. How did I do it? Oh, I just moved forward then. I thought it was you clicked it again or something. It's breaking the door down. Oh god, I hope that didn't alert him. I am burning through the batteries like a dumbass. Uh-oh. Where is he? And why won't my cat stop? I can't afford...
I want it.
Ooh! What do I do? Open up. Did it work? No, it didn't! Did it? Hollow? Hollow. Yes, just another ghost. I am so glad he broke that door down, because I'm very sure it was locked. Great, how am I gonna do this if I am dumb? And now if I get out now and he's still out there, I'm gonna be cornered. I don't know how many times this is gonna fly with the guy. How many times will it work, and how does he have night vision? Oh, maybe it's because he doesn't, that he didn't see me, I guess. This is a good camera. Well, no, it's not actually. It requires... How many batteries do I even have, I wonder? Oh. Maybe... No. I was gonna say, maybe I can, like, steal away his stick and whack him with it, but I don't think that's gonna... That's not how the game works. It explicitly said we are no fighters. I didn't mean to get out. You dumb. I'm gonna get in the locker for a moment and cry. Like, that's the thing. The game doesn't tell you if you're making noise with the doors. You know? Well, of course you're making noise. I mean, I don't know if they detect the noise. That's the issue here. Mm. Yeah, I'm not gonna reload the battery yet. I'm gonna see how far down it can go before I need to replace it. Because I probably wasted at least one whole battery. I think I know now why this is scarier. Because you depend on the camera with the batteries to see, just to freaking see. It's the same in Alien Isolation, but it's not always... It's not like the main theme of it. Just... I mean, I don't know if this counts as the main theme either, but... It's more... You have to pay more attention to it. Okay, I think he's coming. I hear the steps. Yeah, he's definitely here. The music's picking up. It's a good thing we have the enemy detector with the choir, eh? You know? If your worst enemy is coming, or someone with a killing intent, you'll hear a choir or some sort of band in the background, you know, with violins. They're like in a hidden security room outside the building, connected to the PA system and a camera system. And whenever they see a bad guy is near me, they're just gonna like turn on the PA system and start with the violin. I don't wanna get out, man. I have lockeritis. I wanna change it before I scare myself by the camera via the camera turning off itself. It's here. Hang on. Or maybe the locker is not intended for him but for the big guy, which makes it worse, in a way. How do they even? Actually, no. I don't want to know. I was gonna ask, how do they even survive in here with no food? And then I was like, do I really want to know? No, I don't. I hear him, but I don't know where he is, and that's the worst part. Also, I don't have an HP bar. I just realized as well. So I have no. Maybe it's like Call of Duty. I get hit, but if I don't get hit for a while, I regenerate or something. The more I get hit, the bloodier it gets. The screen, I mean. Gosh. Okay, calm down. I'm gonna pat the cat. There. Feels somewhat better now. Alright, will he pass by though? And does every door that gets closed needs to be smacked open, or can he just regularly open it? Okay, let's wait for those mosquitoes to go away. Come on already. I feel like maybe it's okay to get out. Is it though? Just focus more on my hearing, so I don't waste battery. It's pitch freaking black. Hmm. Okay, that wasn't a bad call. So you can go all the way around. Now I'm not sure where to go then. I thought the other door was the obvious answer as to where the other button I need to push is. So I have three objectives, but I wish I had like an objective list on the side or something. Okay, let's see what happens when it runs out of battery entirely. That's what it does, so I can still use it technically. Oh, that's interesting. It just becomes a little bit duller. Wish I knew how many I had though, because otherwise this is gonna be a huge waste. I probably already wasted way more than I needed so far. Oh lord, give me strength. Oh great, it's branching. Ain't that just a beautiful... Who came up with this? Who came up with this? And what happened in their lives? I hope they're okay and living a very good life. But why did they do this? Why did they feel the need to make such a scary game? Boom. Okay. There's a hiding... Yeah, there is a hiding spot. Oh, this is where I saw a camera. He's bound to come here and check out what's up. There's no way he doesn't. Okay. Hmm. I wanna wait. And I know this may not seem like the right thing, and it is almost definitely cowardly, but I have a feeling that whenever we do one of these, he's gonna come by and check what's up. Have you played before? No, I have not. Also, welcome. No, this is my first time. And as you can see, I am completely under control and not scared at all. I am very, very cool right now. Yeah, he's definitely here. Just coming in and checking on his lever. Huh. So if I close it, it does lock, and they have to break it down every time. Interesting. Alright, will he check the locker though? That's the real question here. And is it the same guy still? Uh-oh. Oh god, he checked the other locker. Is he gonna check this one? Oh god. Oh. Okay, okay, we're good. I think. I need to wait a little bit though, because this is... If I get out now and it's too early, he's still the hallway. It's a dead end, more or less. I don't know if I can keep getting in the locker without him checking this, whichever one I'm in. This is one of those games where you think, well, I think at least, that I took for granted in any other game where you have like a minimap where it shows where you are and where all of your enemies are and all of that. Hmm. Okay. Can do not much at all. One more, probably. One more button. It was three things they said. Two pumps, one generator. No breaker. That's it. That was the breaker, and I've done one generator thing. So I only need one more, and it's probably all the way on the other side. Knowing my luck. Stop stalling. It's no use. We're either going to die or we are not. And only I can change that. The chances get lower and lower. The beeping is making me having uh alien isolation flashbacks. Like whenever the beep is, I keep thinking he's close, isn't he? But the truth is, I know deep down that he's always there, always waiting. The AI knows where I am all the time. It's just deciding whether or not it is justified to go after me. I am only power. I am very powerless when you think. Everyone is very powerless to the game when you think about it. The AI could decide to just freaking use some sort of tank buster ability or something that will instantly kill you, but it decides not to. And this is what's happening right now. It's always slamming the door, man. I don't care if it's bad manners or not. Oh yeah, I've noticed. Oh god, what have I done? There's no hiding in here. Oh no. Great! I have killed myself. Wait, no. Maybe if I'm right behind where the door opens, I can sneak past him or something. I can run. As long as I run. God, he's gonna break down the door though. He's gonna... I don't know if he's gonna be... What have I done? Foolish. So foolish. What else lurks that makes such noises? I cornered myself. If I take off the camera, does it help? No, it does not. I can only see the wall because of proximity, probably. Okay, if he was gonna check, he would have already. Right? Keep talking. I gotta keep talking because when I stop talking, I get more nervous. And the more nervous I get, the less collected I'll be. And that just won't do, sir. Okay, I think he's coming. Hmm. Is he? I don't know, I thought I heard the steps, but... Okay, let's go. No use waiting for death to come. Never mind. Death's paying a visit after all. I don't know how. Maybe I don't know if I should heighten up the volume of the stream volume because sometimes it's very faint. But I heard his footsteps, and also the music picked up, so that's also a good sign for him, not for me, I guess. What the heck is he doing over there? Actually, I don't want to know. I should stop asking questions I don't want the answers to in this game. Let's just go. Charge up real quick. Don't want to get caught with our pants down after all. He comes here. Okay, yeah, I gotta get out back into where the main power thing was, power thing. Okay, let's wait for him to pass by. His little round around. Is he out? I don't think he's here anymore. Well, no, he's here, but you know what? He's not here. He's just here. Bugs the crap out of me that every time I get out, I hear his footsteps immediately here, and I do not know if I should go or not. He's here. He's in the room. Or in the hallway, I don't know. He's here is the point. I should just live in this locker. You know, it's nice and comfy. It's so freaking hard to tell. Okay, let's go. Okay. I just realized how quiet I'm being. I'm sorry. I am trying to listen. Oh, great. Sorry, Abraham. Tell me, I made it. No, I didn't. Did I? Oh my god, did I make it? Oh. Okay. I think we made it. God, he had to be the way I was going, wasn't he? Why? Okay. He's here. Let's not give him a chance to chase us. Hang on. Let's see if he passes by. It's stupidly hard to tell. Come on, pass. Actually, no, don't pass. Just stay away. Okay, he's in the button. I could get down, maybe, but I don't know. The issue is when he gets down, I don't know which way he's gonna go. It's coming this way, great. I'm sorry, I know this is not exactly progressing, but I don't know what to do, man. Well, I know what to do, I don't know where to go, but... Okay, come on, pass by already. Do it! Without checking lockers, preferably. That would be very appreciated. Okay, I think he's getting closer, maybe? Okay, so that, like, mosquito music is definitely, like, pointing out he's close. Oh, if I zoom in... Nerd locker sim, exactly. Except the music has gone, the school has gone to crap, and you know, the bullies have started going. The bullies started going overboard and actually killing people. And the school is ginormous, and it has a dumb name also. What was the name? Massive, Mount Massive. Such a dumb name. Okay. I mean, I have one missing. But I think it's the one where you push the button. It was one push button and the other one was the lever. I'm assuming anyway. Ah, no. They look gas related, the ones with the button, I mean. All I need to find is the other button. I think it's on the opposite side. The issue is he likes he's not exactly camping, I guess. But you know, the longer I take, the longer it's gonna take to get to other places, you know? The faster I do this, the faster I can get out of here. The asylum, the game in general, I mean. I'm just making this harder, but because I know he cannot kill me immediately. The issue is if I knew for certain where the other hiding spots are, the way I'm going, I will definitely just run for it and say, you know what, screw it, you know, because I know he cannot one-shot me. He walked through here, I saw him. He went into the room, I think. The worst part is, you know... He can afford to just walk. You know? I have to go crouch the whole time. Uh-oh. I think he may have just checked that thing again. He's definitely doing like loops. I should not stand still. He's coming from that side. Please don't see me. If he sees me, I'm just gonna run for it, like towards where I need to go, not the locker again, because otherwise we're gonna stay here forever. And as much as I like fraternizing with crazy people down in decrepit building that could, you know, you get my point, I think. Alice, is he? I don't know if I should go or not. What do you think his name is? Let's give him a name, seeing as we're gonna be here a bit. Uh-oh. Where is he and why hasn't... I think the worst part is... Okay, let's go. Cannot stay here forever. I don't know if I've gone up here. Oh, you gotta be joking. Well, I'm dead. He saw me. Here he comes. There's no way he didn't see me, right? Oh, gosh darn it. Why is he gotta be exactly where I need to go? That has to be it. But I guess it is on me after all. Okay. Come on. He surely can't be where I need to go on you. The issue is he's as fast as I am. That's the scary part. It's not like the droids in Alien Isolation. They don't walk slowly with the confidence that knowing that no matter what. Ay, 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 ay. I can't see. I'm dead. I don't know if I did it or not. Why can't I just get a break, man? I'm just that bad, I guess. If he opens up, I'm probably dead. Well, not immediately anymore. I'm regenerating, I think. Can't reload the camera either. Hang on. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Okay, let's see. Yeah, okay. Okay, we're good. And hold up, okay. Back in. Good. Can I really not reload? No, or either that or I run out of batteries, which is worse. Yep, I ran out of batteries. Now we're in trouble. It's my fault. I was warned. I didn't listen. Well, I tried to listen, but I was too scared of not being able to see the whole time. Don't see me. I shouldn't wait, but I don't feel like I'm fast enough going crouched. Come on. That's right, he's going up the stairs. Where we were. Right? Surely he's not going the way I am. Again. I wanted to come up here when I ran away, but I could not. I have nowhere to hide. Never mind. Lucky me. So I think there's no way he's not coming after that. God, why did I waste my batteries? Okay, here he comes. He's gonna do his round around. Will I get lucky again? And he won't open my locker. Oh my god, I can still see the eye shining. Let's see. checking the locker next to me, okay. Hmm. Okay. Now the issue is we know for sure he does go for the button I need to press now. That, and I don't know for certain where to go after I press that button. I guess we're going back up, it will make sense, but the issue is, as dark as it is here, it extends to everywhere, the issue of batteries. I didn't mean to get out, by the way. Accident, but we're out now. Come on, give me a battery. Nope, the game's like, it's too bad, sir. You made your bed. I don't know if this is better or not. Here we go. No using dilly-dallying. Ain't giving him a chance. Return to security control to unlock the main doors, but obviously it's not gonna be that easy, is it? I'm gonna be very imagine if that's how the game ends. Like, that's it, you did it. Hmm. Think. The door is broken down, also I just thought about that. What if I had... I don't know if the door was meant to be closed, but I have a feeling that there was supposed to be some sort of strategy to, like, oh, you do the security room thing, but you leave the door open so he doesn't break it down. You just gotta be fast enough to get to the locker, and then that's it. I don't think he can get all the way over here, can he? The issue is we know for certain something's gonna be different as soon as we get over there. Watch. And we're gonna be in an open area. That's the bad part as well. Did I not do right? Oh, it opens... I gotta remember, they all open outwards. God, I hope for a battery. Please wish me a Merry Christmas, cause I want a lot of battery. I want a better camera with higher battery power. I know, very good song. I made it myself. I just came up with it. I do this every day in the afternoon. Uh, Something new was gonna happen. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way we go to the same place twice and we don't get caught. For him, this is the crime scene, and I am the criminal, and I am going back to it like a dumbass. The guy was always there. Here we go. Look, watch how someone comes. Yup. Ah, come on, man. What do you do to me?
I'm sorry, my son. I didn't want to have to do this to you.
Why?
But you can't leave. Not yet.
Oh no.
There's so much yet for you to witness. Will you see it? Can you? Our Lord, the Wall Rider, tearing his truth into the unbelievers.
What the heck?
The only way out of this place.
Oh my god, what the heck?
Accept
What's...
the gospel. And
Okay,
all
what?
doors will open before you.
Wait, that just happened in front of... How come we can't hear the gunshots? I know, probably that's not the issue here, but... Well, we made progress. Why do I... And yet, I do not feel any sense of relief. I wonder why. You know, part of me wishes I had a friend like just here or something like that, you know. But yeah. Well, looks like we became a patient. Can we just stay here? Maybe no one will disturb us, you know, if we act crazy. Ah. Well, remember the notes are only added to your notebook when your camcorder is raised to record events. Meaning, get your camera up, you fool. Someone's about to get in. I mean, there's literally nothing else to do in here, is there? It doesn't seem like I can open that after all. Right? Like they give me the option to hide and they told me about the camera? Surely that's what it means then. Or not. Oh, I see. Notes? Father Martin's cell. The priest, Father Martin, brought me here to show me something. Thinks I'm going to be a witness for whatever, but shit crazy he's trying to sell me. This Dr. Wernick is at the center of whatever went wrong here, but he died more than 10 years ago. Rest in peace, says the blood in the wall. Did it? Someone's gotta come in here, right? Like, there's no way nothing happens. Right. Should I try for the door? I mean, what else is there to do, I guess? Come on. Does it say that? Yeah, rest in peace.
Be back, no more sleep. Back! Get back! Get the fuck away from me! Ah! Ah! No, you can't look at me.
How about we close it again? He just hit his head on the thing.
They're in my blood and they want to get out.
You know? Despite everything, even though I thought that maybe not being in a place where people will be, I mean, no, actually being in a place where people will be less scary, but, someone coming or not? I think that's the sound of the guy hitting his head. Just move, there's nothing to do here. Except get killed or rot. Was this one the one that broke, or was it the other one? This one's gonna get out, isn't he? I can tell already. He's gonna get out and then I'm gonna get chased by someone. Let's not test this.
Maybe Father Martin's man. Maybe. He looks nervous. I would like to kill him.
Uh-oh.
As would I. The preacher asked us not to. It would be impolite.
Yeah, very impolite.
We give him a running start. There's an idea. And when we kill him slow. Such patience. I want his tongue. And liver.
Sorry, not for sale. Running start, should I go? Am I supposed to get down there? I don't feel like I'm supposed to get down there. I just want to get out. Literally. I want to close my computer and run out of here. You know? Be as far away from my computer. Maybe first uninstall it and then bleach it. Am I supposed to go? Where? Down there? They can do nothing that you don't know of already. They're already very messed up. I know this much. There's no way out of this but through. I know this. I know this very well. And yet... they are naked, I think. Don't trust the guy in the wheelchair. Is he gonna, like, get out again if I bring down?
You look like you've seen a ghost.
Yeah, that's weird, ain't it? This ain't funny. I say. Tell me something. Anything. I regret being in here. They can do nothing you don't know about. Why did I waste my batteries?
They're in my blood and they want to get out. Feel.
Okay, so that's not it.
Space. Alone.
Maybe. Can I close this? I don't know if it's gonna like that, but hey, if it's one less to worry about, I'll take it. Oh, I think I know what's next, and I don't like it. Oh no. Okay, yep, I know what to do. Can we open that? Don't let them out, please. Don't. I don't know. Do I open this door? Do I even try? Clearly this guy wants to kill me. Probably all of them too. Screw it. Fair enough. So there's a room I have to get into. Maybe one of them leads to the stairs or something. There's gonna be somebody in one of these dark ones. Gosh. Am I supposed to climb? What am I supposed to do here? There's no objective. Are you gonna jump at me? What will you do? What would I do? There's no, what am I supposed to do here? Just like a small jump scare room, basically. Hallway, I guess. I don't know. What if I get back in my cell and just cry myself to sleep? Maybe they'll leave me alone. No, they won't. They can open it from the outside and I can't close it from the inside. What do we do? I'm legitimately unsure. Hi. How you doing? I have to be down there. There's no other way to go. But what exactly am I looking for? I guess I gotta try the doors? I don't wanna though. I mean, that one opened and closed, but is that where I got jump scared? I don't remember. Yes, I agree with that sentiment. Hmm. Yeah, let me just close that one up, yeah? I don't think this is a good idea. I can't see. Hello. Oh, how I miss having batteries. I was warned. I was warned about the batteries and I didn't listen. I was warned. It's my fault. Oh, thank you so much. I learned my lesson, okay? Not enough, it will seem. Oh my goodness. They are giving me a head start, and yet why? I've never been. This game is heavy on the jump scares, and yet it's really good at it. Somehow. I guess because it's not the same over and over again. Ah, never the same way. It's quite creative, doesn't it? Let's read them out a note, because why not? Necromantic. Fuck this place, seriously, just fuck this place. Dying keeps moving lower on the list of the worst things that could happen to me here. Yeah, I can see why you would say that. Anybody would. I feel like I have to go that way, but not really? Was this not it? Oh, I know. I know now. I have a feeling we're gonna come back here eventually, and I don't like that thought. Oh, they're no longer there. We get to the ledge, just move towards it. Just do it, man. Just move towards it, you know? It's that simple. One of them's gonna try to grab, isn't he? God. Okay. Okay, okay.
Thank you. I didn't wait until I finished. Oh, but I saved some for you.
That's not good. That doesn't bode well at all. Let's just stay in here forever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever. Hopefully that guy can't get through. Let's... Okay. Batteries must be used sparingly. If I had really been smarter about the way I went about it, like when we restored the power, we will probably have always a battery, but it's a good thing that there's some here. A scare in the stairs. What's it gonna be? Someone gonna fall down from the in-between? Please tell me he's not gonna come down here. What do you think? He's friendly? I don't know, man. Down the drain with blood, he said. Only way out is down. What else? Care to repeat that, please? Down the drain. I can close this. Did you hear that? Okay. Calm down. There's one way. You know how much I'd love, even if it didn't do anything, I'd love a weapon right now. Just a stick. A particularly thick stick. That's all I'd like. Anything. Literally anything. Give me like a ball. A beach ball. I'll take it, man. Anything. I cannot tell you how much is stressing me out the thought of should I walk past him? Should I close the door and go back down? What do I do? What do I do, man? I know he can't do that much. It's not like the options are always limited. He can charge at me, maybe bite him like zombie or something. I don't know why. It's scary because I know what he can do. There's not much he can do, but that's the goes both ways. He's gonna attack me, isn't he? Look. There's no way he doesn't, right? I ain't taking chances. Helen, Dr. Zeichner gave me your info to contact regarding the cancellation of the arts program. My patient, Martin Archambaud, has made enormous strides in his therapy on account of his finger painting. Just in the week since canceling the arts program, his schizoaffective assertions of some higher calling have accelerated enormously. Please, just let the man finger paint. The few dollars you're saving on temper paint is more than swallowed by the cost of clozapine. I can't imagine the logic at play here, unless Murkoff wants our patients to become more disengaged from reality. Please advise Dr. Neil Wolfram. So it's probably whoever had those paintings in the cell we woke up in. This is probably the way to go. What was that? Follow the blood to the exit. That means I have to go down there, isn't it? Up in here. Yep. He was gonna do something, he would have done it already. Down the drain. This is a clue, isn't it? I have to go down that hole. Oh yeah, there's literally a... This is such a freaking... Closing the doors behind you will slow down your pursuers. Did I close it? I'd like to think I closed it.
Just shut up! For sake, for a minute! Quiet! Quiet!
Which way's the way to go? Which way? There's no blood markings? There's blood everywhere, so... I don't know. Someone is watching probably as well. In the camera, I mean. There's a little man in the camera. I mean, what choice do I have, really? Who's there? I ain't taking my chances, boy. There's probably was something important in there, but I ain't. I ain't about that.
They weren't experiments. They were rituals. A conjuring.
I probably have to get in there, don't I? I think he's... What if I just get in the locker? Will something happen? Or is the door to be closed, this one in this room, so that I can get in here? But I have a feeling that that guy's gonna snitch on me if something comes this way. You know? Don't trust. Don't trust. Why would I trust, after all? I should have closed that door. Let's leave this open. I have a feeling we're gonna have to come back to this. Knowing my luck. You know, I think I watched gameplay of this game when I was little, when it just came out. I don't remember any of it. Just the beginning, you know. I feel like the only part that is memorable to me is the one where you get thrown from the second floor, surprisingly enough. Oh man, I thought I could get a vantage point while hiding, like in... You know, in isolation. Oh god, you know, I almost miss it. I almost... Oh, not quite, mind you. I'd have... If you gave me a choice, I'd tell you neither, and then I'd go play something wholesome, and... I mean, not necessarily... It doesn't have to be wholesome necessarily, but just not horror, is my point. Give me a moment, I gotta... Take a moment. God, this is freaking tense. You never know what's around the corner. The music will have started playing. We have to talk. Uh-oh. Oh no.
I'd like you to stay quiet.
I'll stay quiet. I'll stay quiet for you, man. I promise. Please just don't come after me. We're gonna make a loud noise, aren't we?
Had to shut down the gates. Trying to trap us in here.
I screwed up. Uh, I don't know if I should have stayed in the other locker because it wasn't as far, but... Oh, is he gonna kill the other guy? I hope not. Well... I don't know. Oh, I think he... Did he do something to him? Oh. Why? I don't know. I don't care how dedicated a reporter you are. If you see A freaking house this size. No, when you have to climb, like when I had to climb on the window, like to get in the building the very first time, and you see blood and how dilapidated just that room is. You stay out. You don't get in. You get out. I don't care if your car doesn't have any gas. You'll push it or you'll just walk. I don't know. I doesn't matter. We're here. We're here, deep in the bowels of this horrifying place. There's not shit to be done. Get out. What am I supposed to do? It seemed like maybe what I need to do is in that room. Follow the blood trails to the exit. Maybe I just lost them. That guy's not gonna negotiate either. Oh, did he like come in and check under the bed? I don't see why he wouldn't. Gosh. Okay, hang on. And hold up. Yeah, that ain't gonna fly, Chief. Get out of my chat, bot. Thank you. There we go. That's better. Wait, I just realized I don't. There we go. That's been there the whole time. Uh. Okay. Okay. Ready to get back on it. Just a moment. There we go. Return to game. Huh. We still have like 2 hours left of this. Fantastic, man. I don't even think I have a right to complain. I chose this for myself. The guy up there is gone. Blood marking goes in there, I think. I am no longer sure. What am I supposed to do if he spots me immediately? I don't think the other guy's gonna fight me yet. I wanna test it though. I wanna test it whatsoever. That guy looks like he's ready to like go after me. And I don't think hiding in the locker is gonna do anything because I'm in his field of vision and he's seeing me. Just stay in here. Maybe he's crazy enough that he'll like really think hard on it. Like he's still in the locker. He hasn't moved from out of there for a long time. And then at some point he's gonna think, he's probably dead. Let's just leave it be, you know, something like that. That'd be great for me, I think. But I don't understand. I don't understand. Must be done here. It's fine. Well, no, it's not fine.
I'd like you to stay quiet.
I will. Tell me there's no one in here. And tell me there's a freaking hiding spot. There isn't. Great. I just... I'd like to think that at some point... No, it can't be. This place could have never been a happy place. There's no way, right? Surely there's something in here. There has to be. Otherwise I came in and I'm going out for no reason at the risk of this guy deciding to come after me. Because we both know he's gonna still stay there. There's no way he's going out. I don't know if what he wants is for me to not make any noise and he'll actually leave me alone, but... Door quietly. Hey there! I don't think getting close to him is an option either.
I'd like you to stay quiet.
I'll stay quiet. That's not that noisy, okay? What choice do I have? I have to lure him. Oh. Oh, I know what to do. He checks the, I know what to do. I know what to do, but it's gonna be risky. I think I know what to do at least. Okay, so we need to lure him into the room where there's like the cells. And then because he goes in, I need to close it. The issue is, I need to be fast. I don't know how quickly he's gonna spot me after all. But if I manage to close that door, that's it. That means voluntarily getting chased, and if I screw up, that's it. How can I do this? I'm trying to think. I lure him in, and then I close the door with the security place, and the cell door is already open. But am I fast enough to get out of the locker and then close the door? Because there's no closer hiding spot. Okay. I need to do some recon real quick. Because if I'm gonna do this fast, I need to know what is gonna happen, or I'm gonna mess up and then it's not gonna end well. Because I'm gonna have to run all the way here and maybe try to hide in the locker, which I don't know if it's gonna be successful or not. So I need to be sure of this before I actually make my move. We cannot afford to mess up. We have not died yet, which is surprising. That's probably because they're not actually like following after me. Okay, but okay, say I close the door, then I can maybe hide under here, and as soon as he gets in, okay, that's the plan. All this hinges on me not messing up closing the freaking door, and I only get one chance. That's why it says slow down. Oh my god, that means we're gonna have to do stuff like this, but maybe more complicated in the future, which I don't like at all. And that guy's probably gonna start screaming as soon as he's, stuck. Here we go. Oh my god, cross your fingers for me, because I'm gonna need the luck. Or not, I guess. This gives me an even badder feeling. I'm gonna hide in both lockers just because I have a feeling. What if they can also hide in the lockers, I am definitely gonna have to hide. Someone's gonna come. Probably the guy that's out there. It doesn't matter who it is in the end. Follow the blood. Hang on. I need a sip of water before I scream my throat dry. Okay. Oh, here goes nothing. But everything also. That way? Hang on, let's wait a moment. Yeah, something's going on with the music. But surely they need to break down the door first. I messed up. I messed up. There's another way to say this. I messed up. Dang it. Okay, it's that guy. Where did the other one go then? I actually don't want to know. They coming? I don't want to know actually. I just realized. Oh. Can't believe the lock on me, eh? Okay, should have at least 2 batteries. Okay, let's move. Uh-oh. What do I do? To jump over, hang, press spacebar while moving towards the ledge. Please leave me alone. This is about to get real bad, sir. Someone's following me under. And they're gonna make me fall, aren't they? They're gonna smack my thingies in. You know, we could live here, hanging here, like a sloth. Like a very horrified sloth. God, we're so gonna fall down. The issue is if we have to run. Is it the same place? Did I just do like a big circle going upwards? A spiral, I guess. Yeah, it was. Well, it was a spiral staircase. I'm trying to think which directions we went. I'm trying to make an internal map. I'm so grateful we can hang on to this forever. Give me a moment to think about my life choices, We should have. I knew we should have been a doctor, but no. I didn't listen to my parents, and then I became instead a journalist who goes into dilapidated places full of crazy people to get the news, and then realize too late it's not worth it. Here we go. They're gonna do it, aren't they? If it not in this one, then the next one. Oh, we're going in there. That one's not broken. Hmm. Oh yeah, that's the place where we came from, that down there. That's not reassuring at all. That means all of those, I have to worry about at least most of those. Why did they... That wasn't a head start if they were following me all the way up here. Oh, I have to get in there. Oh, oh. It's not gonna unlock. Of course it needs a keycard. Why will I ever be able to make through whatever path I feel like? God, I don't wanna do it. Okay. Stop. No complaining. No complaining. I made this choice. I made my bed. There. Now I must go and do what I need to do. It feels almost safe in here. No blood, no nothing. And yet, beyond these walls and the windows, there is more. Not good more, bad more. There's no way but through, and we do not stop till the job is done. Because there's no other way but through. There's someone there. Does it even matter? If I crouch, I mean. They can see me, no matter how dark it is. They have... Maybe they implanted cat eyes on them, like, or something. Let's read the notes. Let's read the notes. I can't shake Chris Walker, the big ugly effer who likes ripping off people's heads. I hear him muttering about security protocols, containment. What if he's not the problem? What if he's trying to fix it? What? Is this the last bit us trying to understand why he is the way he is? I hope not. Either way, you don't try to understand crazy. You just steer as far away as possible. Sadly, that is not something we can do. I'm actually glad that can't open. They're restless, all of them know, and if they don't, they'll find out soon what this Alan guy can do to them, to me. Deep. Switch through the showers. Listen, man, the shower is the last place I want to be caught up on. Oh, and it's raining too. What a nice touch. And the freaking... Oh my god. Did you actually play through this? Alone? Even? Oh no.
My God, he vanished.
Oh my god.
Vanished without a trace.
That's right.
Sarcasm. It wasn't my intention. He thinks we're assholes.
Yes, you are.
Stupid. Let's pull him in and slit his belly open.
Uh-oh.
Wait. Just a moment.
Don't. Please don't. Please leave me alone. I feel like that's either... Yeah, because there's... I don't think there's... Yeah, there is a window up further in. Can't we just let go, sprain an ankle, and then run the heck out of here? We have a jacket. We can put it over the barbed wire and climb over, and then we'll run and we'll survive off the forest or something until we find our way back to civilization. Haven't you thought of that? Because I have. There's no point in staying here. We don't need to follow the rules of the game. Can I actually let go? I'm gonna try. I can't let go. Okay, fair enough. Actually, it's a good thing, because otherwise I'd have to do that again. They're gonna pull me in, I guess. Pull me in then. Do it, please. Just get this over with. Is that one that still have glass, I think? They're gonna break glass for better effect, maybe? No. I guess that's not it either. It has to be one of these. Doesn't matter, because I have to get back in sooner or later, because I'm gonna catch a cold if I don't. Ah, that's so funny. It's hilarious. I wanna cry. I like the I like the hand. It's like uh, yes, there we go. Oh wait, oh, I didn't do that. He just did it on his own. He just pulled the hand back in. Sorry, I'm trying to have some sort of fun before I get before I need to go change new clothes. Hands specifically. Oh boy, here we go, back in. Let's take a deep breath and breath out. And then I say, my, I should, and then we leave a moment, for him to think how he didn't write his will, his last will before he came here. Hang on. Like I said, I ate to meet you earlier. I'm a bit, He's gonna show up again, isn't he? I can already tell. Please, please show me a locker. Can I hide in there? Of course not. But of course not. Ain't you stupid idea? I didn't mean it to open it that way. Don't slam it. Please don't slam it. Stop slamming the door. Don't. Huh? Have we been here? We're about to be jump scared. I can feel it. I can tell. We're about to be jump scared or chased or something. I'm gonna regret closing that door, aren't I? I'm gonna be chased. Should I open it again? What if someone comes from that way instead? It's a risk I have to take. It's a risk I have to take. A risk I have to be willing to take. That will be broken down sooner or later, regardless of what I do, so it doesn't matter too much. Ooh. Why must you slam the fucking door? I think that's a fair question. Someone's gonna peek, isn't he? Someone. Is there a hiding spot? No, there isn't. As I can tell. Fantastic. Is that lovely? Oh god. Okay, yeah. No! Ah, great, I'm dead. Hello. What do you do? What do you do against the second? I'm dead. Ow. Please. Oh, I see. I see. Please let me up. I missed. Gosh darn it. And that's what I get for not looking at the room. It's okay, you can calm your breathing now. Okay, where are we gonna appear? Okay, thank you for that. Get in. I don't know if you can fit in here, and I want to find out. What now? Back? Tell me this was meant to happen. Wait, no, tell me that wasn't meant to happen. We're with the crazy people again. Oh no. Oh no. Grab the camera before we get grabbed. Oh no. Hmm. How lucky. Lucky, 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 lucky. Through the showers. Was it here where we were before? There's way too many bodies for it to be the case. I don't think. It's not good. Who is it? Oh, that's scarier even. I am actually shaking now. A little bit anyway, it's beginning. Who is that? Oh, it's dear old Alan Walker. I think that was his name? I could read it right now, I just don't want to. If I pause, I don't think I'm gonna be able to unpause again. That's a lie. I think I could, but I don't want to. Have to think about it too much. What do we do? I don't even know where to go. Is that where we were before? How did he kill so many? And why? Actually, I don't want to know. I just want him to get out of here. Surely, how does he even know where to track? How to track me? I get he was ex-military, but he wasn't a freaking wolf or something. Does he have like a better smell? Wait, what is the? No, never mind. To see what the icons are under the battery. One is definitely the night vision thing, but the other one looks like sound. So I thought maybe it improves my hearing or something when I turn on night vision. I wanna get out, man. I wanna get out. How about we just sleep it off? Maybe he'll leave, and hopefully our character doesn't snore. Yeah, right. Who could sleep in this situation? The issue is I do not know how perceptive he is of me. If I knew how much I can risk, how close I can risk getting in with to him, without like sneaking behind him or something like that, then I wouldn't be hesitating so much. But the issue is I don't know which doors are open, which ones are not, and which way to go. There's at least 3 ways from here, or I need to look again for that place where the wall is broken. But I don't think that's the case because it will be backtracking. I'm just gonna waste battery at this space. I wish I could use the night vision mode without using up battery. Oh. Oh, I thought he was gonna come in and I actually gotta chill. Oh, sorry. Oh god, hang on. Oh, freaking cockroach in my... Oh no. Come on, cat, kill it. Attack. Attack. Oh no, that's gross. Oh, that's very gross. I don't know where that came from. Look, a giant fly or something. I don't like it at all. Oh no. Maybe they snuck out from the screen after everything that happened. It looked nicer over here. Even the cockroaches don't want to be in the game. No, 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 don't go away from it. No! I think it's dead, but I don't want to risk it. I'd rather it did something to it, but I don't think it's gonna get my cat's attention until it moves, and it doesn't look like it will. Should I just go? I think I should just go. As soon as I hear him farther away, I'm gonna recharge. I don't feel like it's worth risk. Oh my god, that felt weird. Hold on, hold on. Okay. Alright. Oh, the number next to the battery is the amount of batteries. And I have a maximum of 10 batteries. I see. Makes sense, actually. What's the objective? Find an alternate path to the showers. Oh god, hang on. Oh god. Oh my god, he's not seeing it. How do I make him get attention? Hang on, it started moving, and that's okay. Hang on, I can't not do this. Hold on, hold on, hold on. I gotta get rid of that. That won't fly. Literally, and I'm not gonna step on it. It's gonna ruin the carpet. But if the cat's not gonna do it, I am. Trying to get his attention on it, but I'm. God, hang on. Big ass bug. Hold on. I'm like using my shadow. He likes to play with the shadow, so I'm using the shadow to like get him over to where the bug is. Maybe it'll move as soon as he gets close. Then he'll start killing it, because he does kill them, but he's not seeing it because he's not looking when it moves. Hold on, hold on. I'm sorry. I know this is basically stalling. There's no other way to say it, but I really don't like. It's like right next to my foot. Okay, he see it. He saw it. Great. He's in hunter mode now. Hang on. I wish I had like a cat cam after all. Now I could show it or something like that. Not that anyone would like to see a bug this big, but oh yeah, he's pouncing on it. He let it go. No, it's going under my desk. No, I should have stepped on it. I'm dumb. Oh no. Please get it. Get it. Oh my god, if there's one, there's probably more. That's horrible. Hopefully, I'm gonna move my desk a little bit. It's getting out. I don't feel safe. If I see a bug that big, I won't feel safe in my own room. It's gonna. Oh, I think it went on. No, it's not under. Okay, nice. Hold on, I'm gonna step on it. You know what? I'm not gonna give. As much as I like my cat playing with stuff, I'm not gonna give this a chance. Okay, there we go. I think I did it. I'd like to think I got it. I really hope I did. Okay, let's get back to it. Hang on. Wait, is it? Did I actually get it or no? God, if there's. Oh, I don't like that because that means there's more. That means there's more somewhere in the room. I don't like that at all. And it's not the first one either. Like a couple, one I saw one yesterday somewhere in the house, and I'm like, oh god, they're gonna, they're gonna be here, and I don't like them. I don't know. They were like building up from somewhere, and I don't know where. We're not gonna get anywhere at this base. Let's just. Um, I feel like I could do this if I didn't have headphones. Maybe. Maybe. I'm saying maybe, by the way. Not sure of anything right now. Just get under. I wanna wait for him to pass by again, because I think he does. He just goes back and forth mostly. Oh, that's why my cat had been, like, getting in there, and I thought it was because of the cables. It was because of the cockroach. No wonder. Well, I hope I got it. I don't think. I think it's still. Oh, God, wait. I am so happy that I have it. Yeah, okay, it's that. Good. I got, like, under piece of paper, and I had stepped on it, and I didn't see it, so I thought I did, like, hard enough for it to not be there, but it's there. My cat's looking at it. He's like, oh, there it is. It's cute. And very reassuring to a degree. Although worrisome, because it's only one. And he took that long to kill it, so that means... I don't know what it means. Okay. I feel like he's gonna come in here at some point. Huh. Okay, I gotta make my move soon, because I don't have that much battery to be waiting around and around and around and ground. Hmm. Okay, I'm gonna wait for him to go the other way, and then we're getting out. No exception, no excuses this time. Because if it's like the same, I don't know if it's the exact same place we were on, before. But if it is close like that, then it means I have to go to the right of where we are on right now. I could be wrong though, and my perspective's way off. It's not like my night vision camera can see that far, which is kind of a shame, if being honest. So, okay, wait for him. Beep 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 beep. Hopefully this doesn't expend as much battery. The heck is he doing, I wonder? And how did he get down here so quickly? Did he see me? Oh, is he up here already? No, he's coming up here. I think he heard me. Great, now he's up here. I guess in a way it's gonna be easier to spot him, but it's hard to tell if he came up or not. I'd be very grateful if he stays down there though. Especially since I'd like some time to check this place out before... Well, you know, to find the exit. No other reason. Is that I'm not exactly here for the sights after all. Oh, he's coming up. I should have moved. I may have had a chance to find like another one further to the left to go through. And I should have tried that door actually. Okay. Beep 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 beep. Oh, come on. If he's gonna do it then, man. Come on. Ah. Is he here or not? I don't know if he's up here. It's very hard to tell. If I mess up again, like when I did with the guy with the electricity, and I get out right as he's coming across where I am, I'm screwed. That's it, you know? I mean, that's not necessarily it, but it's gonna be really, really hard to get out if he's chasing me around. But I only have one more. This is either my last battery or I'm on the last no, I'm either on the last battery or I have one more battery to go. I guess he stays down there, right? There's no way he came up, but I did hear the sound of the steps. Did he go like up and down? Did he like take the first steps and then turn around? Did a 180 and... Let's just go. Let's just go. There's no use in... Hang on. Need a moment. Ay, ay, ay. Is there anything there to read? Anything new? No? Okay, let's try. Do I have one more? I do. I don't have to use it wisely though. Because once it's out, it's out. Yeah, this is. Okay, so this is my last battery. What's that mean? I don't feel like that has happened before. The tuwam, the tuba. Should probably stay garage. Oh shit! Come on. Oh god, I disoriented myself. Hmm. Well, I wasted battery for nothing, it will seem, because the way was pretty obvious actually. Looks like I have to get down there, but I'm not sure. No, it's the showers. Right, but it's not openable. Oh god, so we do have. Well, I turned into Michael Jackson. What do you know? I think, I think that's the best imitation I've done of like a dog. I'm going crazy. Oh god, what the heck? I think I'm gonna end it an hour early. I'm very tempted to just end it an hour early. And you know, no one was home until a little bit, so I think someone is actually here. So they're gonna be asking, "What the heck? Why am I?" If I'm singing like karaoke Michael Jackson or something, but very quietly all of a sudden. But then I got a bunch of spirit in that part. Oh, uh, God. Hang on. I want to check a couple of things. I need a moment. I think my head hurts a little bit. A little bit. Ugh. Okay, what do you got for me, Chief? I mean, I have to go through there, right? There's no. God, they got me good. They got me every time. It's just in a way I don't expect it. I should have known, and yet I let my guard down for some reason. Maybe it was because I thought he was gonna keep chasing me, and then he didn't, so I felt a false sense of security for a moment, and then I let my guard down, which is a really dumb thing to do, I realize now. This game is like, you don't let your guard down any time, ever. I don't wanna keep playing, I gotta be honest, I just wanna get out. I wanna get out and play something wholesome, or watch a movie with my family that I think is back now, and has heard me yell out like Michael Jackson now. Hello. I mean, I guess he was checking who it was. We probably can't get through here, can we? Yeah, figures. Of course, we have to go through the open space where we'll probably have to confront the big guy. I wonder if there'll be some sort of fight, puzzle fight, like he's gonna be chasing me down, you know, big hulking body, and then I need to like lure him into some sort of explosive or like a steam. steam something. I imagine it's gonna be like under where the water is controlled or something like that. And then I don't know. I'm stalling. I want to get out there, man. After that scared, he got me good. He got me good. I think he even scared himself, and that's why he's cowering in the corner there. I wonder if they keep sending people in. Sorry. God, I'm still. Because I don't like when we saw the footage of the soldiers coming in before, like when we got drugged. They showed us, and then I didn't get that. Like, was there like one using a whip? Was there like some like those rope traps that when you step on them, they like grab you by the leg and pull you up? Except those were pulling you away. Because that looked weird. I have one battery after this one. I have a feeling this is gonna be more of a chase scene, and I want no part in it. God, the thing is, I want to end it because I'm horrified, but at the same time, I feel like if I'm not gonna forgive myself if I do it, so I'm just gonna go for like till the 3 hour mark maybe, and then we'll end it. I think this is too much for me, and we're gonna play this tomorrow again, hopefully for the 4 hours. Uh, so yeah. Even my cat got startled. That was just a little bit funny. Yeah, something's brewing as soon as I get in there. Okay, I can climb up there, it will seem. Yes, I'm gonna have to go up that and then up the. No use in hiding, is there?
I'm gonna need some help getting clean.
Ow! That was weird. Oh, of course. Here we go. Are you gonna push me?
What's the experiment? The dead will form the living. It's still happening. The experiment is still happening.
When I said that earlier, I meant like I didn't get as jump scared, I guess? I don't know why. I don't know why. Maybe because I had just been gotten a bigger scare, I guess. That's my guess anyway. Why don't we stay here? It's safe, you know? We can just like flex tape ourselves to like here to the wall. Like one corner of the wall to the other. One side here to there. And then we can just stay here forever, you know? I'll go crazy with them. We'll be best of buddies. We'll be scared of Alan Walker all the same. And then eventually I'll just, pass away. And then that's it, you know? That's happy ending, question mark. Happier than anything that probably holds in the future in this place. I'm gonna pat my cat for just it's a comfort thing, okay? I think he's concerned because usually when I play, he just goes somewhere else, like almost always without fail. Now he's just like lying down next to my chair. He's getting jump scared too because I'm yelling out out of nowhere now and then, but he just stays there. I'm stalling. I know I'm stalling. He's gonna grab me, isn't he? What is this document? Dr. Wernick obituary. There's a link. I wonder if there's an ARR, I think it's what they're called. Like if I copy paste this link, there's gonna take me somewhere with some sort of like puzzle or, hint or to better understand the story. That'd be interesting. Rudolph G. Wernick. Dr. Rudolph G. Wernick, aged 90, passed away doing the work he loved on February 28th of 2009. He was born in 1918 in Munich, Germany, and achieved fame in the mathematical and scientific communities for a paper written inside for a paper written with early computing pioneer Turing. After a cloudy history with the German war effort, he emigrated to the United States in 1948 with a visa from the State Department. Several decades of government research in Los Alamos, led to New Mexico, where Dr. Wernick retired to pursue landscape photography and care for his cats. He came to Colorado shortly after to the turn of the millennium to pursue charitable work for the Corporation. A statement from the company called Dr. Wernick a true humanitarian with a a generous spirit. He leaves no survivors. What? Hang on, I want to take a sip of water again because I am getting dry. My lips are getting dry. It's been like 3 cutscenes in a row. Not cutscenes, jump scares. Oh, God. Hmm. Under a bed is the place where you'd think you'd be the least comfortable, and yet, there I am. I can't believe that the toilets are just out in the open like that, but I guess it's for the sake of not letting anyone escape, I guess. Hmm. Alright, there's stairs. I don't even know which way to start with. It seems like I can take whichever way I want.
Hey! Hey, goddammit! I hear you! Everybody! Everybody!
Sorry, excuse me. Aww. Is he gonna come down? I guess I should have aimed for the ledge or something. There was another ledge coming like the same way here, like above, but... he doesn't seem interested in coming down here. Right? Yeah, I guess he's not. Weird. Even though I know that there's nothing over there. Okay. Lucky me. I wanna see if he's gonna walk by or not. Or not. Or not. Will he or won't he? Find out yesterday. That makes sense? No, it didn't. Good. It's the point, because I'm going crazy. Where did he come from? And where did he go, Cotton Eye Joe? Oh, there was a lag spike. So he's in his room. So my guess is the best way to go about this is to just freaking run past, I guess, and then get on that ledge. Where I'll surely I feel like I'm gonna get pushed off. There's no way I get out of here without getting back down to the center, like down on the first floor, right? It just doesn't feel like that's gonna be the case. So he's in a cell, banging the side of it, but if I get close, he gets out. Which is somewhat weird. Maybe it's like one of those things where he gets affected by what the majority does. That's every human ever done. But, you know, he is crazy, so he does it in a crazy way, I guess. I don't know. I should stop trying to reason what their behavior is.
Don't you look at me like that! Don't you fucking think you're fitting to judge me, Doctor? The level's always here, always poison!
What's the point of the subtitles if they don't show me everything that... We're gonna get pushed down, I can feel it. Or that. Yikes. Close enough. I'm guessing I can't use the camera here. Oh no. Are you gonna move? Yep. I think he's supposed to. I'm not gonna give him a chance though, naturally. I don't know if he can still break out of it or not, but... Was there anybody down here? No, that seems to be the way to go. We could just stay here, technically. No one can get to us, unless it's scripted. Oh. Okay. Let's read this. What was it, a note? Wall Rider. The word Wall Rider is all over this place. Murkoff was running an experiment here called Project Wall Rider, but the patient talk about the Wall Rider like it's a physical a presence, a spirit or demon, something they found in the mountain. I chalk it up to the schizophrenic delusion, but I just saw something. Maybe it was a glitch in the camera, or maybe this place is getting to me. Did I say something? I mean, take a good look at the lockers again from a little bit like up the stairs, because maybe I did see something and I just didn't realize it. I was like kind of busy being horrified. I don't know why. Even when I'm not scared, sometimes when I play, I like it's like I look at the whole picture but not the details. Which is surprising because I like to nitpick a lot. But well, I think it's nitpicking. I'm not sure. And if something was gonna get to me right now, they will have already. No, I did see it. I thought like that symbol was like bigger. Maybe it was for a moment, and that's what happened. Oh no! Is it like open? We're gonna get chased through here. I can feel it already. Because there's lockers as well. Something's gonna come out of the corner. Or maybe he'll break through that. What are we even supposed to do? We're in the shower, but what? Why did we want to be here? Oh no. No, please, no. God, no. Need to have courage. There it is, the ghost choir. Am I not supposed to get through here? Yes, I am. I hate that choir so much. I have like one battery left, by the way. I wanna take off my headphones so bad I cannot even begin to tell you. We're gonna get jump scared now, aren't we? Whenever it all goes quiet, that's when you expect. Oh, there was a lag. Yep, it's loading in something. We can stay here, hypothetically speaking, as long as like the guy walked in and I kept like crouched to the side, you know, we'll never have any issues. Hang on. What a day today is. What a day today indeed. Hmm. Okay. Alright. Fantastic, man. Oh man, I can't believe this is happening. I wanna be here. I almost got no battery. You gotta squeeze through, squeeze through. Honestly, getting down here was scarier. Yes. How does he even keep up? How does he come here where we are? I really hope we don't get to like go back to places we've been to before. I know. Listen, I know this may be like, it's not like anyone's matching at the moment, so I think it's fine. But well, I don't know. The point is, I'm sorry. I know this is probably like slow, and there's probably like a lot braver people playing this, and they're going. Sure, they get jump scared by the scares like I did. They just keep going like they don't care. But it is very hard for me. Very tense. And if I'm not more careful, I'm legitimately going to freaking throw up. Run away out of the sewers. Right. I think I'm gonna end it here. You know, I'm gonna kick myself for it. Maybe 10 minutes after this. Sure. And tomorrow as well, because I'm gonna be like, why did I leave it here in the worst place? You know, I could probably have it in a better place. But honestly, I have no clue how far I'm in. I don't know what's gonna happen. Tomorrow I'm gonna try to aim for the 4 hours, but this is really hard. So ugh, I'm just gonna end it because I feel like I'm gonna throw up, man. And I know, and I had myself for like complaining like this, but like honestly, I am legitimately shaking. I don't know how I made it that far. If anything else, honestly, my every time I see like a dark hallway, or just now when we went down to the sewers and there was just like the choir, I had like a big note moment. Like I actually felt like if anything happened just then, I feel like I would have actually just slammed the computer shut. So yeah, I don't know, it's like I keep thinking like, and I look back to these moments and I'm like, man, like you must suck if you can't like hold it up like that. But honestly, I don't care. I don't care. So I'm just gonna end it, and I'm gonna try to aim for the at least for 3 hours and a half, let's say, because I don't think it was that short today either. So it's fine, honestly. So yeah, that's all I got for today. Thank you very much for coming by. If it was for a little bit of the whole thing, really appreciate it. And I hope you have a great day, night, or time in general. And I'll see you tomorrow for more Outlast. Unless I'm late, there's a chance. I don't know. Tomorrow's gonna be a hectic day, so yeah. But I'll try my best. Don't worry. Despite, listen, listen. I feel like this is like my time limit right now. 2 hours and 40 minutes is the maximum amount. I may end it early, but I'm never gonna back out from playing this because the longer I take, like I said, the longer it's gonna take me to end it, and you know, doesn't matter. So yeah, that's all I got. Thank you very much once again, and I'll see you in the next one. I archived this in YouTube if you're interested at all. I don't know this is not that it makes too much of a difference. I think maybe the quality is better. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Whatever. Bye.